All right, you guys. So I just got to the gym and I wanted to try something different because I'm really trying to take this YouTube thing like really seriously. Like no bullshit, no games, like straight action. So I was like playing around with my thumbnails and stuff, and I was like, I noticed that y'all, and it's cool because I got you here, right? I noticed that y'all appreciate the thumbnails where it's just me posing or whatever. So I'm like, okay, moving forward, before I even start the lift, I'm gonna do my thumbnail because while my edges is laid, I'm not all looking all sweaty and tired and shit, still full of energy. I'm gonna do the thumbnail. So I came into this empty room, had some Janet Jackson in my ear, something about her, like she's making me feel the vibe, like feel sexy and shit. I don't know, but anyways, I took some really sexy pictures, you guys. Like, it's crazy how my muscles are coming in. So it's back day. Today's back, biceps, and abs. So when I was doing the pictures, I haven't even worked out yet. Like, the abs, let me show y'all real quick. I know y'all seen it already because y'all clicked on the thumbnail, so y'all already see what I'm talking about. But look at that. Like, what? Look at that. We ain't even lift yet. The lift hasn't even started. So I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. Okay, so done with pictures, ready to sweat. We're gonna start downstairs. No, I don't know. I like upstairs because it's not as crowded, but there are people by the cables. Let me go scope it out, see if they're still there. If not, we're gonna start our warm up up here. I would prefer to be up here. I'll see y'all in a few seconds. All right, you guys, we had to come downstairs. It is packed upstairs. I don't know what's going on, but that's okay. So we're gonna start with a cable row for a warm up. And then I got some light dumbbells. We'll do some alternating dumbbell curls. I have 15s. And then we'll just hold a few planks for a few seconds and just do that a couple of times and then we'll pretty much be ready to go. So let's get started. Matter of fact, let me fold this mat. The floor is still hurting my knee. Feel free to grab a mat when you're doing this. I don't know how people can be on their knees with no cushion. I can't do it. I just I just can't do it. All right. Let's try that again. All right. Much better. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Other side. Ooh. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So since I'm already on the floor and I already have the camera set up, we'll do the alternating curls on our knees. All right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am curious, like, what is the difference between, because I be seeing some people stand up and do it. I see some people like this and do it. Like, is there really a difference? I can't think of any off top. But if you know what the difference is, feel free to enlighten me in the comments, please. I don't know if it's just about pure preference or if there really is something different going on when you're on your feet versus the floor. All right. That's good. I'm going to hold a plank. Let's do 30 seconds for the first one. Got my timer right here. Hands or elbows? Hands. I just prefer hands. I don't know why. All right. You know, there was a time I couldn't even do this for 5 seconds. I couldn't. It feels like so long ago. Okay. Good shit. All right. Let's do all that again. One more time and then, oh, I forgot to set my watch. Dang it. Now I'll never know how many calories I truly burned today. I hate that. Freaking hate that. I like exact numbers. All right, let me set it now. High intensity interval training. So the watch you can do, there's a weightlifting one, but with the weightlifting one, I think it doesn't tell you your heart rate. It either doesn't tell you your heart rate or how many calories. I think it doesn't tell you your heart rate. I don't like that. That's why I do the high intensity interval training option so I can get that. All right. Same thing. Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I think this is going to be the last warm-up set too. Back, it really doesn't take me that long. Like take what you need, but I'm just saying, like, I don't typically, it's leg day for me. Leg day, I feel like, takes me the longest amount of time to warm up because you got to warm up your knees. I got bad knees. You got to warm up your hips. I got bad hips. You just got to warm up so much more stuff. But back, I warm up. Like, I'm not going to raw dog heavy weight, but it doesn't take me 20 and 30 minutes like leg day would. Okay. I lost count, but that felt good. Oh, this is some more curls here. I feel like this is not enough cushion. I unfolded it. I'm gonna have to get my own mat. Like, buy one and bring it. Cause I need some cushion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay, I think we're good there. I'm gonna do one more plank, but this time I'll do my elbows. And same thing, just hold it for like 30 seconds real quick, and then we'll get heavy. We're gonna do everything, but like real working sets, moving forward. All right, plank. Ooh. Okay. I hope my back is flat. I like to do these in front of a mirror so I can make sure my butt's not up in the air. Because sometimes I feel like it's not, but then I look at it, I'm like, yeah, it definitely was. All right. So I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some heavier dumbbells. I'll grab 25s and 30s for our curls. Put these 15s back. Oh. All right. So I changed my mind. We're gonna do curls out to the side. So therefore, I'll grab 20s and 25s. Because we haven't done those in a little while, so I was like, huh, let's do them today. And I'm not an expert, so I don't know like which part of the bicep it's working. I just know it's working a different part than if we were to do just regular alternating curls. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab a weight for my back, for the planks. So it'll already be over here. We'll do a 45. Okay. All right. I don't know what weight we're gonna do here. We'll do, let me do a few reps at 55 to see how that feels. Ugh. All right, let me try 70. All right, we'll do 70. Might lower that, but we'll start with 70. All right. It got like really crowded over here. I don't know what happened. I done brought the crowd. All right. Let's get started. Y'all ready? So we'll aim for 10 to 12 on each side. All right. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Whew. That was pretty hard. That was pretty hard. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. Whew. Lord have mercy. Okay. All right, let's do these curls out to the side. I'm gonna start with 25. I at least want to get a total of 8 reps. So I'll do as many as I can at 25. And then if we need to, we'll drop down to 20. But let's see. Get one more. Fuck. Jesus. Glasses all foggy. All right. Let's do a plank. Okay. 30 seconds. Let me move the camera. All right. Ugh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Ooh. All right, 30 seconds. Let's go. Okay. All right. Good shit. Sweaty as hell. We're only 12 minutes in. All right. I'm gonna go take a quick walk. I'll be right back. We'll do set 2. I'll move the camera out the way. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back. All right, set number 2. I'll bring y'all this way. All right. I'm gonna keep the weight the same for everything. The 70 was really heavy. I mean, we got through it. We did 12 on one side, 10 on the other, but that was heavy. I ain't gonna lie, that was pretty heavy. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. I'll add a 5. Since you insist, let me find a 5-pound thing. Oh. Gosh. Y'all just gonna make me put on some weight. Let me stop. I made myself, and that's a good thing. That's how you do it. All right. Still trying to get the same number of reps, though. All right, let's go. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, fuck. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. That's it. Oh, God. You ever like did a set and it like just took your soul? That's how I feel. All right, next side. And I hate when things are 2 sides. You gotta go through it twice. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Motherfucker. Okay. Okay. Curls. Starting with 25 again. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Grab the 20s. Get 4 more. 2, 3, 4. I got 1 more. 5. Fuck. Jesus. Okay. All right, let's do our planks. Ugh. Oh gosh. This floor is really painful today. I know for I know for a fact I've been on my knees in here before. I don't know why. Today it's like absolutely not. All right, let's do it. Which way should I go? I'll go this way. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. I hope y'all can see. Okay. Whew. Oh. Okay. All right. I'll be back. Fuck. Okay. I am back. This set, I really am keeping the weight the same. Like, no bullshit. I want to get y'all a back view. So y'all can see the back muscles though. All right, we'll stay here and out the way. I need another sip of water. Y'all, I am drenched, drenched in sweat right now. Okay. Move all the stuff out the way. All right. Let's do it. One, two, three, four, five. Eight. That's it. Oh gosh. Huh. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Y'all, these are heavy. I haven't said that about 30 times because it's true. One, two, three, four, five. Nine. All right. Even though my heart rate is only at 145, it's like it's at 180. Okay. All right, let's do these curls. Start with 25s again. One, two, three, four. That's it. Grab the 20s. One, two, three, four. That's it. Frog. Oh my gosh. Okay. Plank. You grab my plate again. I always lean it up against something because it's hard to get it up off the floor. Like my fear is breaking a nail. Not because I hate the look of broken nails, because I do, but breaking a nail hurts. It's not just about being cute. Like that shit fucking hurts. Okay. That's why I don't wear them long. All right, 30 seconds again. Okay. Okay. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Sweat in my eye. Oh gosh. Okay. All right. Let's go do something else. Ow. I'm blind. Sweat in my eye. Oh, I hate that. They don't even have any tissues. Oh, fuck. Hey, let me get myself together. I look like I took a shower. Fuck. Alright. Ugh. You ever been so tired you don't know where to start? Do I put the plate back? Do I put the dumbbells back? I don't know. Okay. I'll be right back. In the midst of cleaning up, gotta figure out what we're doing next. Because I don't know. I really don't know. I did see, no. You know what I really enjoyed, but haven't done it in a really long time? Lat pullovers at the cable with your chest against the bench. We did those once, weeks ago, and I had said to myself, oh, we gotta do these all the time. And I never did it. But that was really good. We could do that. It's just the having to grab the bench and bring it over. It's the setup that's involved, I feel like. Sometimes makes me not motivated to do it. It's like all the work you have to go through to set up for an exercise. And I start to wonder, is it really worth it? Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. Let me wipe this bench down. And this mat. Okay. So, what are we doing next? Well, the cables are pretty occupied. There's a lat pullover machine. We'll just go do that. Today's not the day for fanciness. It's just not. You're still getting a good workout without being extra fancy. We'll do it next back day. Because it's just the moving the bench. It's just, you have to steer it. And then you hit stuff if you're not a good driver. It's just a lot. And I just don't have time for it. And I'm feeling a little lazy. You want me to just be honest? It's really more about laziness at this point. Okay. So this is the lat pullover machine. We've done this at the other gym. Do they have a preacher curl around over here? Because I have not hit preachers in I feel like years. Okay. Let's go ahead and set this up and continue to sweat and be blinded by the sweat. All right. So it's been such a long time since I've done this. First of all, where does the weight get loaded? That's question number one. I think. Okay, I think it's this. Okay. Right? Sometimes for me, it's just figuring out, because there's so many handles and places to store the weight that I don't know where the weight is actually being pulled. Okay. Watch, I'm gonna move all this weight and this ain't even the answer. I don't know. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this, y'all. Okay. Let's try to figure this out. I think the weight is okay, I think it's down here. Right? I think okay, yeah, I think it's being pulled from down here. See, that's look, do not judge me. I don't have all the answers. I don't even have half of the answers. Okay? I'm just figuring this out as I go. Alright, yeah, I think it's being pulled from down there. Yep. I figured it out. Like, I was about to move all this weight. I was like, watch me move all these 45-pound plates, and that ain't even... Okay, so let's do... There's only a 35 on each side. So let's see how that feels before we decide where we're going from there. Okay. All right. That's a little too light. Let's do like another 10. So that'll be 240, basically 45 times 2, because it's 2 spots here. So we'll do 35 and 35, 10 and 10. Look, this gym does not play with baby weights. Like, I feel like finding 10s and finding 5s is so hard. This gym is straight beast mode. They don't do 10-pound plates around here. If you're going up, you're going up. Let's go play with it real quick. Pause. Let's go play with it real quick and see if we can figure this out before we start our set. Because one thing I hate is like trying to figure stuff out when we're supposed to like be doing the set. So let's try this thing. Y'all seen this before? All right, so as usual, feel free to laugh. Feel free to laugh. I've never even been on this, like at any gym. I've just always seen people do it. So this should be interesting. So there's weight already on it. So I think you just like a crunch, like a sitting crunch. Okay. I think that might be a little too heavy for me. It's just awkward. All right. So they had a 35 and a 10 on. I'm gonna take the 10 off. See how that feels. I'm sure if I was to do this more, it wouldn't feel as awkward, right? Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so this is what we'll do. Okay. So we'll do our lat pullovers, we'll do our preacher curls, and then we'll do this. And that'll be set 1, okay? I don't have anything to mark my territory. I'll put a plate on here. Not that that's going to stop anybody, but we'll try. Let's put a plate right here. All right. Let's go. Let's put in this work. And then after this, you know we got to do the assisted pull-ups. I'm not running from it. Okay? I'm not running. We're going to do them at the end. All right. Set number 1, 10 to 12 reps. Okay. All right. This is like so awkward. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, let me not. All right, 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, man, 15. Okay, so clearly that was not enough weight. Clearly, because I feel like I could have did some more, but that's still set 1. But we're gonna put another 10 on each side. And I forgot, they don't have 10s. I'm gonna take the 10 off and put it 25. That's, no, because that's gonna be an extra 50 pounds. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna try to find 2 5s. You gotta think about this stuff. Okay. So I added basically 10 pounds because it's 2 spots you load weight. All right, cool. Let's do our pre-shirts. Start with the 25. Actually, I don't feel like this is gonna work right here because this is in the way. It felt like a good idea. We can do them right here. Y'all see that? I think right here will work. I might be too tall. We'll do it right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, grab the 20. Someone took the machine. I knew that wasn't gonna stop anybody. I knew it. Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay. Goddamn. All right. Next arm. I feel like I'm slightly just a little too tall, but we're already committed, so it is what it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay. Eight, 9. Oh, fuck. Okay. Dear Lord. Okay, let's go do our abs. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Let me make sure he ain't add weight. All right, cool. Last thing you want to do is think that it's the same amount of weight on there and then it's not, and then you hurt yourself because you're trying to lift something that's too heavy. All right, let's try to do like 12 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so we'll put a 10 on. So we'll be back at 45. I'm gonna try to mark my territory again. But clearly that doesn't work. Nobody cares. No one gives two fucks. But I'm still gonna put it there just to, maybe someone will care. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do our lat pullovers again.
Morning.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you? All right, y'all. Okay. I feel like we can't do that angle because this is right by the men's locker room. And I don't want to be in their way. All right. Let's go. Whoa. All right, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fuck. Fuck me. Okay. So we can put some more weight on. That's clearly still too light. Okay, so let's do the math in our head. Carry the two. All right, we'll just put on a 25 because I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't have my phone. I stopped pulling my phone out unless it's for a timer. If it's not to, use as a timer, then I shouldn't have it out. Okay. Let's do our curls. Still gonna start with the 25 and then go down. All right. Start with the not so strong arm. All right. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's okay. 8. No, fuck. Okay. Okay. All right. Next arm. 1, 2, 3. What was that, 4? All right. Try to get like 5 more. 5 or 6. 20 pounds. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Damn. Okay. Abs. Let's do a side view, shall we? I'll put the 10 back on. Someone was using it. I don't care. I told you. No one cares about you and your things trying to claim a spot. No one gives 2 fucks. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, then 20. Fuck. Okay. All right. Set number 3. Let's do it. Okay. There ain't even no point in putting the plate there. Ain't nobody care. All right. I wonder how this angle will look. Ooh, okay, okay. Look at me getting creative. All right, so we went up in weight. We have a 35 and a 25 on there. So let's see how that goes. All right. 1, 2, 3. Oh, fuck. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. One more. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh. Jesus. Now that was heavy. All right. Okay. Let's do these curls. All right. Start with a 25. Hold on, I need a sip of water. Look, I'm halfway through my thing. I came to work out today. All right. Start with the 25. Okay. All right. 2. Let's try to get one more. Okay, so my biceps are done for the day, clearly. All right. Okay, here we go. 2, 3. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 9. That's it. Okay. Good shit. Good shit. All right. Fuck. So there's someone on the ad machine. He's just hanging out. Listen, you guys, there's nothing wrong with taking breaks, but like when you're like sitting on your phone, I saw an Instagram reel about this because it's so true. Like I hate when people like they want to just occupy a space, which is fine, but then they're just like on their phone. Like I don't know. Okay, let me wipe down everything, and I don't know. Let me find a sprayer. I don't know where the spray bottles are, y'all. One sec. I feel like that means they don't want it to be wiped down. Oh, I found one. Because I ain't going to spend all day looking for a spray bottle. I know that much. Okay. Let me put these dumbbells up. I'll be right back. right, y'all. Let's close this out with some assisted pull-ups. Mm-mm-mm. Um, we'll start at 100. Ooh. All right. Okay. Take like a few seconds and I'll do a few more. It's a tight squeeze over here. How long you been here? An hour. It's been an hour. I'm gonna get on the elliptical for 20 minutes as well after we finish. Put in some good work today. We sure did. Okay. All right. Whew. The hardest thing was those preacher curls. At first I thought it was the single arm row from the cables because that was pretty hard too, but no. The preacher curls were really hard. All right, let's do one more set. And then we are done with back day. All right. I'll see y'all in the car. All right, you guys. So that concludes back, biceps, and abs. I did get on the elliptical. Hold on, let me fix this. I did get on the elliptical for 20 minutes. Great sweat. I was dripping in sweat. But honestly, like, it's really not hard. It's really just like something to do, I feel like. And I had the resistance at 18. So, I mean, I think my heart rate got up to like 145-ish, but I could definitely have a conversation. I was watching a podcast, like it's really like chill for me. So yes, and I was gonna do yoga after, but it was crowded in there. I was like, oh no, because I would have wanted to record myself, and I. But anyway, so I've been at the gym for 3 hours. I took a shower because I'm gonna go get my nails and feet done. So I wanted to be showered and stuff. Probably go grab some lunch. Probably go to Kava. I love Kava. It's cheap. You get a lot of food, and they have great vegan options. I always do the white rice with the lentils, and then I'll do the 3 scoops of the orange hummus, veggies, which is like carrots, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower. Then I'll do corn, cabbage, avocado, and broccoli. And I'll have them drizzle the harissa dressing. And they have this jalapeno dressing. It's really good. And that's my bowl. That's my vegan bowl. So that's what I'll grab probably before I do nails. I'm pretty hungry. But yeah, so I'm having so much fun vlogging and stuff and doing all those things. Workout was great. Felt great. I feel great. I don't know what it is about getting out of the gym, but it's like I have so much energy, like just ready for life. Like I'm just ready to take on whatever the world has to bring me for the day, good or bad. Like, I am ready for it. Ready for it. I'm trying to think. Like, is there anything on my mind? Thank you guys so much for the love and support, subscribing, watching, commenting, liking, sharing, all the things that you guys do. I really appreciate it. Just trying to stay consistent even when I don't feel like it, you know. That's that's the biggest thing I can say is like even when you don't feel like doing something, and that's the hardest part about consistency, and I learned about this on my weight loss journey. It's like when you just keep when you keep putting yourself through mental challenges, you start to realize like stuff really isn't as bad as you're making it out to be. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have my days like the other day where I didn't feel like being here, but got through it. So the next time I have one of those days, it's probably not even going to be as deep because I already know like it's really not that bad. It wasn't even a leg day. Like I could see if it was leg day, and I felt like this. Like I think it was chest day, which is like it's challenging. Don't get me wrong, but it has nothing on leg day. Like it's nothing on leg day, like at all. That's what I'm saying. Like as you just keep pushing through, you just start getting better at it, and you just get better at tackling things that you don't feel like doing. And when you don't feel like doing something, it doesn't even feel like you don't feel like doing it because you're just so used to doing so that you don't feel like doing. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? It's like going to work. Like most of us, and I know for myself when I was working, most of us do not feel like going to work. Like some of us do. And for those of y'all who love your job, like more power to you. Like I wish I had that experience of having a job that I truly loved. Like I never experienced that a day in my life. And I know a lot of people, like my family and stuff, like I don't think nobody does. Like when I had friends, nobody did. So I've never even been around someone who I could tell loves their job. I've never even gone to an establishment where I could tell that the person working loves their job. Maybe, no, let me take that back. There have been a couple of dentists I've gone to where I feel like, they could just be really good at, faking it, but I felt like they really enjoyed what they did. I had a couple of doctors who I felt like they really enjoyed what they did. Now they could just have great customer service, that is true too, but it's just like a certain thing. But like as far as anyone I know personally, no, I don't know anyone. But if you do, more power to you. But if you don't, then you already know what it's like to go to it to do something every single day that you don't feel like doing, right? Because you do it every day. So if you could just apply that to your personal life and doing things that are going to make you better financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, mentally, right? You will be so much further along than most because most people are not going to do that. So, just continue to challenge yourself. And of course, like y'all were saying the other day, like, I work hard and there's nothing wrong with a reset day. There's not anything wrong with a reset day. Like, I'm not about to sit here and tell you don't reset. I'm not about to sit here and tell you don't rest. Like, I'm not, because I'm all for that. Like, you have to listen to you and your body. Nobody can tell you what's best for you. Like, you're the one that's lived with yourself for however many years you've lived in your body, right? So you know it best. But I know for myself, a lot of the things that I be trying to put off just be excuses. So it's a difference, and only you can find that balance between an excuse versus like, no, this is really real. You know what I mean? But you have to learn how to be honest with yourself, and you have to learn how to develop that mindset of, no, this is just fucking bullshit. Like, I'm just really trying to bullshit myself out of doing something. And that's what I was talking to y'all the other day and talking about how I was feeling. Like, I feel like it really just boiled down to being sleepy and just trying to bullshit my way out of something. But in the process of that, convincing myself that, bitch, you just making excuses. Like, and I don't mean calling myself a bitch in a very condescending way. It's just, female chatter. Like, girl, you are making excuses. So that's all that was, in my personal opinion. I know when to take a rest day, like when my body is just like tired. When I keep hitting snooze and I still can't get up, then I start evaluating, okay, maybe I'm just truly tired, right? But again, only you can decide that for yourself. Nobody can tell you that. It's really up to you. But, just staying consistent has been one of the hardest things I feel like I've had to do. but it's really forced me to lock in. So I've been doing OF for 4 years, OnlyFans, and with any business, you have good months, decent months, bad months. And when I say bad months, like is like I said, there's never been a time where I couldn't pay my rent or like they came and repossessed my car. Like, you know what I mean? But it's bad to me in terms of I have to really be tight with my money right now, or I have to really think twice about this purchase. You know what I mean? Like really, really, really think twice. Like think about 10 times before you know what I mean? So, but I've always been able to manage to maintain my life. So that's a blessing. But there have been periods where like I just don't feel like it. Like I don't feel like interacting. I don't feel like posting. I don't feel like doing shit with it. And I will say like this past year, so 2024, because I've been doing it for several years, like I said, 2024, I've really been like locked in, and more so these past few months, like really just trying to do better, really trying to figure out new ways to get more fans onto my platform, just trying to really market and promote myself. And I told you guys I started doing the email list. Right now I'm every other day with my email list, but eventually like sending out emails, but my goal within the next month is to be able to send out one every day. I write them. So just trying to figure out things to say, because I was listening to a YouTube video this morning about email lists and how to run an email campaign and stuff like that. And I just feel like it all applies to my business in its own way. Like I think all businesses can pretty much take the same marketing advice and sales advice and emailing advice. Like you would apply it to your own business and what you sell, right? But I feel like the concepts are still the same. So just trying to learn more about emails, learning more about how to give stuff for free, like funnels, and how to get people to join the email list. I'm also going to create a Shopify store and sell some products on there. So just really trying to think outside of the box that I've known for the past 4 years when it comes to my business, and just trying to do more so that I can scale and do more things. My YouTube channel, my other YouTube channel, is doing really, really well. And I started playing around with certain things. My thing is like and I know there's a fine line between you just haven't been doing it long enough yet to be able to get data to decide what's working and what's not working, versus, okay, we're not getting the results, so let's tweak some stuff. And I was thinking about that with my main YouTube channel, and I noticed how I'm getting subscribers, but getting people to click. So, and it's crazy because some YouTubers don't pay any attention to their thumbnail and don't say anything that's like compelling to make you click. But they have millions and millions and millions of YouTube subscribers, like millions, and they get hundreds and thousands of views. So I was like taking that approach. I was like, I mean, I feel like if you just keep doing something over time, you're just going to get better and you're going to figure stuff out. You're going to figure out what works, whatever, whatever. But I noticed that the gym vlogs that I post on my other YouTube channel were getting more clicks, getting more people to watch, and have not even half the same amount of subscribers. So I started tweaking the thumbnails. And like I was saying earlier, I noticed when it's just a picture of me, not like in action doing a rep or whatever, you guys are clicking on it. And I started looking at other people who do weight loss content. And I noticed men and women, it's not just women, but men too, they're showing you their muscles, right? There's a couple of male fitness influencers I follow because they look good. We all know this. We all know this. And I noticed how they always have their shirt off. I have yet to see what they look like with a shirt on. Like, I don't know what they look like with a t-shirt on. I don't know what they look like with a long sleeve shirt on. I have never seen them with a shirt on since I followed them. Right? Right? Tell me, am I lying or am I lying? I am not lying. You know this. They never wear shirts. They probably don't even own a shirt. And that's fine. Ladies, we're good with that. But but let's bring it back. But I started thinking, okay, why are they doing that? Because they're trying to get people to click on it. Duh. Like, duh. When I look at their thumbnails, it's just them with no shirt, all shined up, doing a cooking video with no shirt but got an apron on. Why are they doing that? Because they know people are gonna watch. Like, let's just, you know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Now, I don't know why some people don't have to do that and some people do. Like, I don't know why that is. Because, like I just said, there are plenty of creators who don't do any of that. And, is it a matter of how long they've been on the platform? I don't know. All I know is what's been working and what's not been working. So I've just been playing around with different stuff. You guys notice, like, I started talking through my vlogs, whereas before I would just strictly show y'all the workout. I feel like that's working. You guys are commenting more. It's just like getting interaction. Y'all are getting to know more about me. I'm reading y'all's comments and y'all are telling me stuff that works for y'all, and I'm getting insight. So it's like a win-win. So I started doing that. What else have I changed? Thumbnail. Still playing around with the titles. I'm still not like I'm just learning. I'm in this era from now until the day I die, just learning and starting to analyze the data. But see, I don't want to analyze it to the point where I'm changing up what I do and it's no longer true to me. See, that's where I want to make sure I find balance. Because I don't want it to, there are plenty of creators who have talked about how they started off doing YouTube a certain way and that's the way they really enjoyed it. But as their channels grew, they started switching the stuff up to appease the audience, but then it no longer was about what they wanted to do and they just didn't feel happy doing it anymore. I don't want it to be like that. Like, different strokes for different folks, but I want to stay authentic. I don't want to be one of those channels where it's just no longer about my journey and just doing what's true to me. You know what I mean? So that's why, like, I look at the data, but I don't obsess over it. And even when I look at it, I'm just like scrolling through. I'm not like looking at the charts and the graphs, and I'm not doing all of that because I also just believe that my channel's just not big enough. Like, I just haven't been doing it long enough. You know what I mean? Like, obviously someone who's been doing YouTube for 10 years is going to have more results than someone who's been doing it for one, i.e. me, right? So, but I am just playing around with it, reading y'all's comments and taking in the feedback and just trying to see what I could switch up, what I could do more of, less of. But as I do it every day, like, that's what I'm saying. Anything that you do every day, I feel like it's going to I know it's going to get better because you've just been doing it every day. Like, there are a couple of TikTokers that I follow. Nara Smith, she's very, very, very popular on TikTok, and I'll never miss a Nara Smith video. But I was scrolling through because I was like, I wonder how she started. Like, I wonder how her profile transformed. Because obviously, what she's doing today, there's no way it's what she was doing however long ago, right? People always get better over time. So I was scrolling through and I found stuff. It's totally different. It's totally different from what she was doing when she first started. Way, 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 way different. And she gets millions of views. Millions of people are commenting. But it's just completely different. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as you keep doing stuff and you get into a flow and you start seeing what's working, it becomes I won't say it becomes easier, but you get the results that you've been working so hard for. So just some things that I'm tweaking. If you guys have any suggestions for me, of course, feel free to write a comment and let me know what y'all think. But yeah, so I'm going to play around with those thumbnails for the next, I'll give it like a month. Because even when you change stuff, you still have to, give it time. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do something one time and be like, oh, it didn't work. you didn't even give it enough time to work. You get what I'm saying? So anything that I try to change, I consistently have that part change for a while before I'm like, okay, that's not working, or okay, that is working, right? So just some things that I'm thinking about and just trying to tweak when it comes to creating content. I also got to figure out how to do more reels for Instagram and TikTok that's like based around fitness, like actually being in the gym weightlifting, because y'all see the content every day, long form, but that vertical form. So I just gotta figure out how I want to tackle that so I can put out more weightlifting content on those platforms. But YouTube, I feel like it's just my priority. Like Instagram is cool. Like all creators, we should have more than one account that we're growing. You should never just be on one account, because what happens if something happens to that account? Then what do you do? Right? Like when they were talking about taking TikTok, it's like, oh my gosh, if you're only on TikTok, like, what are you going to do? So you should be growing multiple platforms at the same time. However, like, I just really enjoy YouTube. Instagram is cool, but it's just so short form. You know what I mean? Like 30 seconds, a minute, whereas YouTube, like I just feel like I'm better at telling a story long form. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know. But I'm going to work on getting some more weightlifting reels out there. I just got to figure out how I want to go about it efficiently to where I can do it consistently. I don't want to do something once and then I can't do it again. So, yep. All right, you guys, I am starving. I am freaking starving. I'm going to go to Kava, eat my vegan bowl, going to get my nails done, and I got to do grocery shopping. So, I know what we're going to make. But I'm not going to tell you till I get everything, because I got to make sure the grocery store got everything. But I have a new recipe for us. I made it before, but y'all have never seen it. So if you guys want to see what I did yesterday for chest, shoulders, and triceps, make sure y'all click right here. Was it? Yeah, chest, shoulders, and triceps. And I will see you guys tomorrow bright and early for glutes. Bye, you guys.